G'day, I'm sitting here on the steps of Mac's shack down at the Gladstone District Museum. Now some people wonder, what was the Mac shack all about? Why is it called the Mac shack? Well, I've wondered those things myself, and we've done some research on this building, and this shack was actually located originally in downtown Gladstone at the railway crossing there. In those days they didn't have lights and crossing arms and things like that, so they needed to have someone to come out with a sign and stop traffic when the train went by. There were three men who were tasked with that job in Gladstone, and they were Mr. Abbott, a J.J. Smith, and a Mac McLean. Mac was transferred here by the CNR to be the flagman at the crossing in the center of town. As part of his duties, he was provided with this building, which became known as the shack. There was a fence around the area, and he planted flowers, and he loved gardening. There was also a horseshoe pit behind the shack. And as you might suspect, this whole area, this building and the horseshoe pit became a gathering place for the local men. It was here that they told stories, and each one trying to outdo the other one. Mac could be found here every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You know, if you want to look inside the shack, we can. There's just as you can see, there's not much to see in here. Wood stove, which would have been very helpful in the winter months. And you can just imagine the men of Gladstone sitting in a place like this, telling stories and passing the day away. And here's a close-up of Mac's sign that he used to stop the traffic. Mac's wife was named Elizabeth, or Lizzie. As time went on, there was lights installed at the crossing in Gladstone, and Mac's services were no longer required, so the CNR transferred Mac to Rivers. And in Rivers, Mac continued to work for the CNR until he retired. Mac passed away in February of 1977. Elizabeth, his wife, moved to Brandon and passed away there in 1993. Here we see Mac and Lizzie celebrating some happier times, namely their 50th anniversary with their boys. So now next time you pass by the Gladstone District Museum and you wonder, what is that little building on the corner there? Well, now you know the story of Mac's shack.